In this video, we'll be discussing the Item Manager, where you'll manage the products and services, taxes, and terms and conditions that you'll use when preparing quotes and invoices. If you're a QuickBooks Online user and you've authorized a connection between your QBO and work accounts, typically you'd perform a one-time initial import of existing products and services and taxes from QBO into work. Those products, services, and taxes would then automatically appear in your Item Manager. If you're not a QuickBooks Online user but you have spreadsheets containing your products and services, we would be happy to assist with importing those into the Item Manager. To manage your products and services, taxes, and terms and conditions, click on the Admin icon on the left-hand side, then click the Item Manager tab. To manage product and service categories, tax rates, or terms and conditions, click the Categories, Taxes, or Terms and Conditions tab as appropriate. Existing entries can be edited, deleted, or cloned by clicking the pencil, garbage can, or copy icons respectively next to your selection. To create a new category, click on the Add New Category link in the upper right. Provide your category name, select it as Enabled or Not, and click Create Category. To create a new tax rate, click on the Add New Tax Rate link in the upper right. Provide your tax name, agency, and rate. Select it as Enabled or Not and click Create Tax Rate. To create a new Terms and Conditions option, click on the Add New Terms and Conditions link in the upper right. Provide an internal label and the contents of the terms and conditions. Select it as Enabled or Not and click Create Terms and Conditions. To manage the products and services that you offer, click the Items tab. To create a new product or service, click on the Add New Item link in the upper right. Provide an item name, an internal, not visible to the customer label, if desired, and use the Text for Quote field to specify how you wish the item to appear on your quotes and invoices. Select an existing category, enter your SKU, and provide an item price and a minimum price if applicable. If an item has a minimum price established, the total pre-tax after discount price of that item cannot go below the set minimum. Be sure to select the appropriate calculation type for your item. For each of the hourly, quantity, and shipping calculation types, the system will calculate your item's cost on quotes and invoices by simply multiplying your value of item price by the quantity entered when you create your quote or invoice. Items specified as the one-dimension calculation type will have their cost calculated by multiplying your value of item price by a single linear amount entered on your quote or invoice and by the quantity specified. For these types of items, you'll want to be sure to price your item in the same units in which you'll be quoting. For instance, if your item prices are set per foot, then you'll want to be sure to enter your linear quantities in feet on your quotes and invoices. Items specified as the height times width calculation type will have their cost calculated by multiplying your value of item price by both a height and a width amount entered on your quote or invoice and by the quantity specified. Once again, just be sure to price your item in the same units in which you'll be quoting. The markup calculation type will present the cost of your item as its item price, plus the value of markup percentage that you specify. A value of markup percentage is required for this selected calculation type. Items selected as Enabled will be available to be added to quotes and invoices. Items selected as Taxable will be subject to taxes being applied. If the Print option is enabled, the item will appear as a visible line item on your quote or invoice. If not, its cost will simply be part of a non-line item-specific total. If Price Protect is enabled for an item, users cannot change that item's pricing at time of quoting, nor can they apply a discount towards that item. Add an internal, not visible to the customer item description if you'd like, and click the Save Item button at the bottom to save your item. And that's all the information you'll need to know to manage your company's products and services, taxes, and terms and conditions. If you need assistance, our awesome support team is always glad to help. We can be reached at 800-558-3054 or by emailing VCGSupport@vcgcorporate.com.